Could you imagine hiring a law enforcement officer to help catch criminals, only to realize that the person you hired is the criminal herself? This is the story of a South African policewoman who took lives for money. Story time, guys. I'll just summarize the whole story. Between 2012 and 2018, Rosemary planned and took the lives of 6 people, 5 of which were related to her, and 1 who was her living boyfriend and the father of her child, all for funeral insurance money she collected on their heads. In March 2012, her cousin Ndala was found beaten to death. Rosemary received over $7,000 in insurance for his head. In June 2013, her sister Audrey was found dead from poison and strangulation. Rosemary received $41,000 in insurance. Few weeks later, after the death of Audrey, in the same month, Rosemary's niece Zanele was found dead from internal bleeding she got after being beaten by unknown people. This time, Rosemary was given over $6,000. In October 2016, Maurice, Rosemary's boyfriend and father of her child, was found dead with 76 stab wounds, of which Rosemary received over $7,000. In April 2017, Mashaba, her nephew, was found unalived after meeting up with Rosemary a day before. Rosemary's last victim before she was apprehended was Brilliant. Audrey, remember Audrey, her second victim's son, and her nephew, who went missing on the 22nd January 2018 and was found unalived 2 days later on the 24th January 2018. As a police officer, no one ever suspected her. In total, Rosemary received over $80,000 in funeral insurance of all her victims at the time of her arrest. Rosemary's serial killing ended in 2018. Let me tell you how it happened. In 2018, after unaliving her nephew Brilliant, this time she wanted the money in bulk, so she decided to unalive her sister Joyce and her 5 children. Unfortunately for her, the hitmen she hired were undercover cops. They recorded every conversation. In one of the recordings, Rosemary was heard instructing the supposed hitmen to burn down her sister's house while they are asleep. She was even heard laughing by asking them if they needed petroleum or matches. When she got exposed and the news hit the media, South Africa was in shock. A police officer taking lives for insurance money. In 2021, Rosemary was sentenced to 6 concurrent life terms for the murders, with additional 30 years. 10 years for 4 fraud counts, 10 years for each of the 7 times she made someone commit murder, and another 10 years for attempted murder of her own mother, Maria, whom the hitmen refused to unalive, saying that she was an old woman. Even after hearing her sentence, there was no sign of remorse in Rosemary. Instead, she insisted that she was innocent. At this point, you might probably think that it's all over. She will be locked up for life, case closed. Well, no, you're wrong. Because while locked up, Rosemary didn't stop. In 2023, the prison wardens discovered a cell phone in Rosemary's cell. When they requested for the password, she bluntly refused. When they finally unlocked the phone, they found out that Rosemary was plotting another murder with the help of another police officer. This time, she wanted to unalive her friend's ex-husband. She planned to pay the hitman half of the ransom, then pay the balance when she received the insurance money. From prison, her second target was the sergeant who was behind her arrest, and her third target was her ex-station commander. Basically, she wanted all the people behind her arrest to be gone. Some people referred to her as a Black Widow. Some said she's evil, while some believed she's mentally unstable. But her ex-colleagues recalled her as a gambling addict who sometimes runs away from work in order to avoid loan sharks. You that is watching this video now, what would you call her?